What's up, everybody? I know this is the typical news video, but I just wanted to talk. There is a huge problem in hip hop news media coverage. There's a huge problem. The problem is most of the people who cover hip hop and rap music, most of these people are 30 and up, like 30 and over. Look at the Joe Budden. Look at Joe Budden's podcast. I watch Joe Budden religiously. But Joe Budden is not in touch with the new school hip hop culture. He's not. He's not. Because none of them listen to none of them, the only music, they listen to R&B music and the dudes that's hot. Just like the E-Bros who listen to the dude, they listen to the guy that's hot. They're, oh, the new Drake album. Oh, the new Kendrick. Oh, the new Big Sean. Who's looking for Big Sean in 2020? I'm being serious. I'm trying to be for real. I'm not looking for Big Sean in 2020. I would have looked for Big Sean in like 2014, 2016. I mean, the John you had with Eminem was tough, and the recent song with Freddie Gibbs was pretty good. But bro, like, come on. Nobody's covering these new dudes besides like what academics. Academics shouldn't be the only one that's covering the new dudes, man. Like, academics shouldn't be the only one that's covering the album sales of Uzi, the album sales of Uzis, the Tekkas, the Lil Babies, the Gunners, the Young Thugs. These newer even the younger artists in that, like the Lil TJs, the Polo Gs, the who else? What was it? Lil Durk. Chief Keef, these newer acts. Like, nobody covers these newer acts except academics. We need some younger voices in the game. Just like somebody like me. I'm 20. We need people my age that are the same age as a lot of these rappers coming up. Like we need younger voices in the hip hop media coverage. We do. There's no reason why academics is really the only media outlet that's covering music. The biggest one, the one that's not really being pushed, because you can't say like, who else is covering really new artists, new media. What you got academics. You got what Blackie Speaks. The hello, what's it? Hello, Asinine. I know the channel, but I forgot the name of the channel. Like the hot new hip hop. But we talking about independent media outlets. Shout out to Blackie Speak. Shout out to Asinine. Shout out to those people. We need some more voices in the young man's game, because this game right here with all these young artists coming up, these new artists, this game is wide open. Look at all these new SoundCloud acts that are popping up. SoundCloud is coming back. SoundCloud is making a return. If you don't believe me, bro, trust me. SoundCloud is making a return. SoundCloud is definitely making a return. A lot of new dope SoundCloud artists are coming out. Like, a lot of new sounds are coming. A lot of stuff is coming back. A lot of new waves are getting started. So we need new young faces that are covering these waves. Like, I don't want to hear a dude who's 35, a dude who's 39, 40 years old trying to comment on the Lil Uzi album. You're not in touch. These dudes are not. They're not in touch. They'll cover Drake. They'll cover Kendrick. They'll cover Big Sean. They'll cover 2 Chainz. They'll cover all these mainstream acts. They'll cover Griselda because they actually rap. But I'm just saying, they don't even cover Griselda. They don't even cover every Griselda project. I don't see them covering a Flea Lord project or a Husk Kingpin or El Camino. Do I see it, or a Chase Fetty or one of them other dudes from this affiliated with Griselda? Like, Parks is really the only reason Ransom gets any play. I mean, maybe Joe has something with Rance, but I'm just saying, man, a lot of these new acts are just being left to die. Like, no type of media, not given any type of platform. Like, don't you think somebody who's in their early 20s would like to interview Lil Tecca? Somebody wants to interview somebody like a like a 24K Golden, or somebody like a Bankroll Hayden, or who else, like a Lil Mosey, one of these new acts. Somebody wants to do it besides academics. I appreciate academics for pushing the genre forward, but we need some new faces, man. That's why I'm trying. That's why channels like small channels like me, other channels, we need some more faces in this game, because this game with the young dudes right now is wide open, wide open. Like seriously, wide open. Like I'm tired of dudes clinging on to the past. Oh, Jay-Z is still the GOAT. 20, like, bro, Jay-Z doesn't drop music. Like, Big Sean was relevant 10 years ago. Wale was relevant in 2010. Bro, 2 Chainz was relevant in like 2010. We need new artists that are being pushed by these independent, i.e., independent media outlets. We need something new for the new generation, because the creators, the young creators that are like my age, that are 20, like 20 to 25, that are already listening to the new music, that are already in touch. Just like I saw our old episode today. This man Joe Budden asked, who asked for a Lil Uzi and Future album? That shows you how out of touch these old dudes are. That shows you exactly how out of touch they are. That's a lane that we can easily dominate. The young dudes, we can dominate that lane. Easily dominate that lane. I don't need 40-year-olds comment on Lil Uzi Future albums. I don't. Because obviously that's not what they listen to. That's not what they want to listen to. They rag on it. Just like they just started accepting Lil Baby, because he had to drop that Bigger Picture song. They just started accepting Lil Baby. The old dudes, Lil Baby's fire, Lil Baby's fire. He's been fire. They won't accept the Gunna, or they just be, if somebody has colored hair, or they mumble a little bit, oh gosh, never mind. That's not my demographic. We're not gonna listen to them. We're not gonna listen to their album. Even though Lil Baby is probably gonna be probably the second biggest artist in the world coming up. The way that they're pushing him, and the way that he doesn't miss on any tracks. Lil Baby does not miss. So I'm saying we have, as young content, like hip hop media creators, we have all the power right now. We can shift it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing away from the dudes that are already established in the game, but I'm saying we can do something. Like, well, don't you want more dudes in their 20s covering the artists that are in their 20s, the early 20s, the young dudes covering the young dudes, covering your own demographic? That's how you win. I want more young media creators. Like we need some young independent creators, man. That's really my wish. I want more young media creators. Shout out to academics for paving the way for everybody, but it's time for some new faces, man. We can be alongside them. We're not pushing nobody out of the way. We can be alongside you. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to help you. We can do some partnerships in the future. You never know. Anyway, that's just my message. That's really what I wanted to say, man. The young dudes is really taking over, man. Like we need to take over. We need to establish a grounds that we here, man. We need younger people covering this new generation of trap hip hop music. We need it. We need it for real. We need it. You know what I'm saying? We need some new faces. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. Leave a like, you know what I'm saying? Comment down what you think, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget to turn on my post notifications. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.